Hi, it's day 76, May 21st, and I'm at our Miller's Cove campsite here, about ready to take off. I'm going to drive up to the AT crossing at Route 311 and hike south, something like 13.5 miles. At any rate, got to get going for now. Okay, I've arrived at the construction area at Route 311. That's the trail, but let's pivot around. These guys are trying to build a bridge, a pedestrian bridge for the Appalachian Trail. 3.9 miles to McAfee Knob, but I'm not going that way today. I'm going south tomorrow. About 19 miles to go north. That'll be a big day. This is a big day too. This trip, today I'll go over Dragon's Tooth, which is a place that I used to rock climb at when I was going to school here at Radford and Virginia Tech. I think I've been working on this for like 6 months already. Hard to understand how it takes so long. So, here's some interesting rocks. I think it's more of the quartzite. Wow, that's cool. I presume that this is the bottom of the bedding. It was just eroded out here. But in places in the Appalachians, the beds are actually completely overturned, and this could be the top side, even though it's upside down. But I don't have knowledge in this particular case. Although I was reading a master's degree on the geology of Miller's Cove this morning, and it did mention overturned beds in this area. Huh. Nice mountain laurel too. Wow. Here's a shout out to somebody who's been following me, my hike, Christy Greenfield Cooper, and she's dealing with some health issues, and she's saying that my daily hiking posts are interesting and cheering to her. So if you believe in the power of prayer, let's all lift up Christy, and I thank her for watching the videos, and it's great to hear the encouragement from her. Okay, that's kind of interesting. This old dead tree here looks like it's holding up that bedding plane. Kind of funny. Darn, I've been talking to some thru hikers, and I saw Resilient. She's a completing her Triple Crown with her hike on the AT. She's already hiked the Pacific Crest and the Continental Divide Trail. And now her third one is AT. And then I talked to Pub Crawler. Any rate, another lady, I don't know where she's from. But I gotta remember to turn the video on. It always seems so intrusive to be having a conversation with somebody and say, hey, can I video us? Anyway, here comes somebody now. Maybe I can suck them into an interview. Okay, coming down this big hill, about 3.75 miles maybe into my hike. And I get to this nice meadow. I guess this is a lot of what southwestern Virginia hiking on the Appalachian Trail is like. Go over a mountain, walk the ridge for a while, go down that mountain to a valley, cross it, go straight up another mountain. And not too much longer, the trail will hit the Blue Ridge again, the other side of Roanoke. And I think, well, after a while anyway, it will be just on one ridge, the Blue Ridge. Maybe from Humpback Rocks to all the way through to Harper's Ferry and more. Anyway, I don't see any sinkholes. Probably that means we're still on shale/slate. And that big mountain back there, I'll be going up that next. Jeez. That's Dragon's Tooth. It's about 80 degrees and very humid today. So exciting. I haven't gone uphill too much. So what's your trail name?
My name's Cornbread.
Cornbread?
Cornbread.
Cornbread. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm Tick Magnet, so.
Oh, that's not a good name to have.
I know, especially in this grass, huh? So when did you start?
March 19th.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so it's been a
I
while.
said March 7th. Been longer. So we're getting there, huh?
Yeah. As long as you get there. Last one, the Katahdin wins, right?
That's what they say.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite part so far?
The best view I think so far was Big Bald.
Yeah.
That's probably my favorite view
Yeah,
so
Big
far.
Bald is really good.
It's better than Max Patch, and then it was, yeah, I liked it, you know.
Then of course there was the ponies, Grayson Highlands.
Yeah.
Well, at any rate, I'll see you for, I slack pack, so every day, pretty much I'm going north to south. Yeah, and then I switch back, and then so.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yep.
I slack.
Okay, here we are for another interview. What's your trail name?
Mountain Goat.
Mountain Goat. And I gave her the advance warning to ask her what her favorite place was. And her friend said Hump Mountain, but she can't say that, right? She has to come up with a new one.
Rowan Highlands.
Oh, the Rowan Highlands.
It's kind of same area, but just...
Right. Did he say Hump Mountain or did I say Hump Mountain? He said another, Big Bald.
Yeah.
Now, Big Bald was different than that area just north of Roan Mountain, right? That was Hump Mountain and Little Hump Mountain and something else.
Yeah.
Jane? I don't remember, but it's been a while now. Huh?
Yeah.
So
A couple weeks ago at this
I told
point,
her
at least.
my name was Tick Magnet, and she's been telling me how many ticks she's gotten. So obviously, I haven't been hiking in front of her. At any rate,
Yeah.
so best
You
of
can
luck.
keep 'em.
Yeah, thanks. Well, at any rate, thanks a lot. Okay, so I wonder, has a cow ever gotten stuck in one of these? Oh God, that's poison ivy. Okay, a cow pooped all over the Appalachian Trail, and I'm not going to walk those feet of the Appalachian Trail. I'm going around it. Every foot I'll hike, except where the cows have pooped. Ooh, that's limestone. That blue-gray color with the bird poop on it. You can see how it's weathered, roundish. Where's the caves? They must be hiding them here somewhere. I guess that's a sinkhole right there, actually. Huh. So this rock here, this gray limestone, is karst topography, which is found in an area where there's limestone, and these rocks outcropping are called Karen or Karin, I'm not sure. Okay, so we ran into each other at the store a couple hours ago. What's your trail name?
I'm Big Tuna.
Big Tuna. Where are you from?
Virginia.
Whereabouts in Virginia?
Virgilina, Virginia. Border of Virginia and North Carolina.
Ah, cool.
Yes.
What's your trail name?
I'm Big Tuna.
Oh, Big Tuna. I
Still
just asked.
Big Tuna.
Well, man. Well, at any rate, well, good to meet you again. I'll probably see you further north.
I mean, you
embarrass myself. Okay. Hey, I ran into a couple more people here on the trail. So what's your trail names?
It's Mar and Pa.
Ma and Pa.
Wampus.
Wampus. Oh.
Like the Wampus troop.
Or the Wampus cats.
Oh, how about that? And so, what's your favorite place on the trail so far?
So far, it's been Max Patch
Max Patch.
because we had such terrible weather in the Smokies, and just it was great weather at Max Patch, and it was just to see finally a view. It was beautiful.
That was nice, Max Patch. Slack packing, I'm able to like. Okay, I know I got a great view section coming up, so I'll work around the weather and do it that way. So, but Max Patch, and then what about Hump Mountain and all that stuff north of Roan Mountain? That was
Well, that was mine was all the Rowan Highlands. You know, the knobs on the Rowan Highlands. I thought that those were just fantastic. Again, it's 360 views. It's just it fills the soul. So,
it really does.
Looking forward to McAfee Knob,
To which one?
the one coming up. McAfee.
Oh yeah. McAfee Knob, you mean? Right. Me too. Oh, I mean, they all are. Then there's another one in the Pedlar District south of Shenandoah called Spy Rock. It's like a 1/10 of a mile off the trail. Make sure you go there. 360 degree. It's just before the priest shelter. If the priest is where we all confess our sins. Okay, well, thanks a lot, and we'll see you further north. Okay, I'm doing the long pull up Dragon's Tooth. The main ridge to Dragon's Tooth anyway. Lots of rocks to climb over. The direction in which I'm going, you can see these rock bands, is the strike of the rock. Looks really vertical. Kind of a nice view here. Let me pan out a little bit. Over the big mountain in the background is where Roanoke is. And then, can I do this? This is the ridge that I came across today in this direction. And then Route 311 is somewhere up there. And then that mountain back there should be Tinker, or McAfee Knob maybe, which extends up to Tinker Mountain. Abruptly. By mountain building. Look at these guys here. Guy looks like he's been injured. I'm used to such gold-colored ones. Okay. Whoops. How's it going? So what's your trail name?
I am Wildcat.
Wildcat.
Yeah.
I'm Tick Magnet.
Ah, nice to meet you.
Good to meet you too. Sorry, I'm busy working on my YouTube today. Loads of fun today, huh? Oh boy. That's a better view. One of those, the knob on the, so the middle one might be Tinker, or no, then the right one might be McAfee. Maybe the middle one's McAfee. You can see the road down in the valley, that's Route 311, and it cuts across to the right and goes through a saddle before that knob, the first knob on the right. That's where I started today. I have to think about what the names of those mountains are. Basically, those are mountains I've gone over prior to today, but further north than where I was. But for now, I have a big old mountain to climb. Okay, here's the fun part of the Dragon's Tooth Jungle Gym set of tacking it straight up. But certainly handholds and footholds are required. We are now into the realm of third-class rock climbing. Just one boulder problem after another. How's it going? Boy, does anybody know what kind of redbird that is? Wow, he's a beauty. Even in the middle of all this up, there has to be a down, for crying out loud. Just elevation I have to regain later. Another trail building masterpiece. These scratch marks here in the rock are most likely slicken sides or places where the rock slipped on each other, like in this direction. You can see the grain. So I guess if there's offsetting movement, it's a fault. I was looking for an example of this. It'd be better to have it in situ, but here's a piece that's in a stairway. You can see the pattern on this rock. Those are ripple marks. So if you've been to the beach and you've seen where there's a sandy beach and the water's flowing back and forth over it, there'll be those ripple marks. And those are essentially fossilized ripple marks from which you can figure out the direction of the current movement. I think you can have that idea of the velocity too. Okay, here's the fun one. More third-class climbing, which means if you fall you could get hurt, but you're not going to use the rope. Man, the old ladies and old men's route at Seneca Rock is about as hard as this. And the Ironhead worn a belay. Sorry, video. Can't really get an idea what I'm climbing up here. I'm not sure if I got the previous video or not, but basically I came over this little mountain. There's through that meadow up here. I came down here like that over this way today. Tomorrow I'm going to go over that big knobby peak right there. And now we have a little bit of a Via Ferrata here, the Iron Way. As it's after probably 3:30 or something, and I haven't eaten since this morning. I'm getting kind of dizzy just from not eating. Well, I've reached Dragon's Tooth. The last time I was here was in 1985, and I had 2 broken wrists and compressed fracture in my back. So, most of the good rock climbing is out here. You have to kind of go out and around there. I do believe that the trail has been greatly rerouted here. Huh. Some nice routes there. Boy, if you fell from a top rope there, you'd swing way out. Not a bad view here. Of course, you've seen a lot of that view in the past, so I need to go over it here. If I get me more, I guess. If I do it like this, now if I do it like that, oh, now it washes out. Oh well. Okay, so this is Forrest.
Hi.
She's from Quebec.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And your husband's name is?
John Cash.
John Cash. Johnny Cash, that's
That's
right.
his real name.
Is it really?
Yes.
That's funny. So they've been slack packing too, and they have a white van and we see them
Yeah.
every once in a while, right?
Yeah. So I was lucky. I will reach about 1/3 of the trail, I guess, when he goes back home, and he'll be back in the northern states. So we'll see.
Cool.
But he's taking a break. That's a lot of
Yeah.
job. You know, those roads are tricky for a big RV like that.
Yeah.
It's not easy. And, he's a little tired. He needs some rest.
I'm going to end this. Yay! Another 100 miles on the AT. Mile 700. Wow. Pretty cool, huh? Well, I got miles to go. Here you go. Whew. Well, it's like 13.8 miles later. Here I am back in Miller Cove. Here's my car. If I survive going across this bridge, I'll have done my section. And I'm done up to 710.8, I think it is. Woohoo!